gentlemen, and welcome to another showing on the Midnight Broadcasting Network YouTube channel. My name is SladeJ84. Today we have another Midnight Developmental Series race for you guys. This is going to be the Developmental preseason dash at the Iowa Speedway. You just saw our 50%er, 50% race. It was, not really that good. Caution filled. Patience was, a key there. But nonetheless, we're here to do another 25% dash. A lot of the guys you see in the Cup Series, NRG, Smoke Fan, Bags, AJ Storm, Youngboy Trail's going to be competing as well. Not in our Cup Series, but he'll be competing. Let's see, we get another qualifying order. Smoke Fan's got the pole. That's one thing I'm in. Twisted Demons in it. Celtics fan. Intimidator, J Hyper, RJ Smitty, RKM. That's your field for the night. 11 cars. Should be exciting. Actually,
yeah.
NoCo is Group 2.
Okay.
But, yeah, NoCo's Group 2. He won't be in Group 1. But, yeah, should be a good one here. 25%, no stages. We do have cautions on. Gonna pass on to Roofer, and he's going to give you all a rundown.
Yeah, man. This is what I'm thinking. Iowa is a tough track. If you any of you guys watching at home, if there's any racers out there watching at home, you got to commit to either the bottom or the high side. There is a seam in the middle that if you're running a 3-gear setup, let's say, or you got your rear end just with too many RPMs, it's going to come in around every time. So us trying to run 25 cars, it just didn't quite work out the way it was, and I had a rocket. I was up top 5 and just got shuffled back, and I on the last restart 13th, but everybody behind me just dive bombed and I got out. But hey, you know what? So we're gonna split the field up into 2 separate fields. We're gonna kind of, so we can give you guys a show and show us the class of racing that we put on here at Midnight Development. It's Midnight Broadcasting. Sorry guys. You guys are going to get to see a show now. Like I said, this is some of our big boys with a few of the guys that finished in the top 12 that mixed it up in the last race. So, if there's somebody that's slow in this group, they're going to stand out because there's a lot of fast names in here. Smoke Fan, I've already heard he's probably on the pole.
Yep,
like
Smoke Fan's on the pole, for sure.
Slade, I'm going to ask you, man, who is your favorite to win and who's your dark horse pick?
Let me get to got the starting order here. We also had the roster. Pick for the night. Honestly depends. If it goes short run, got Smoke Fan. It goes long run, I got Bags. But I'm probably gonna go Bags overall. And my dark horse, gotta go with Twisted Demon in the 1 car. So I'm pretty much going with the Junior Motorsports cars. Where is Bags?
I know you're a big Chevy fan, and
actually,
dude,
Bags is not participating. Excuse me, Bags is not participating in this one.
That's surprising.
So my pick's out the way. I guess I'll go Smoke Fan, being my pick. Smoke Fan will be my pick.
Yeah. I just got it.
No.
Once you get in, tell me, and I'll accept it once you're in.
And we're gonna go.
And you guys don't accept it.
Guys.
Okay.
I'll send you an invite. Excuse me.
Guys right here have been running with each other tonight for a long time, and let's say if we'd have been at Daytona or Talladega, Michigan Auto Club, a mile and a half, we probably would have been able to put on, a decent show with 25 cars.
Did you get the invite? Okay, just want to make sure you're in.
The thing is, not everybody.
Yeah, join now.
It was just I was one of them traffic. It's like running a full field at Martinsville. It's not easy. I don't know how the guys in real life do it. It's just such. Thank Will. This is from the back, guys. He ran with us earlier, and I want everyone to know him as Will's, what we call him in the booth. But it's actually from the back on the racetrack. So, who's your dark horse and who's your favorite pick?
My favorite pick, I would pick a Smoke Fan, which he's already picked, of course. He picked me in the previous race. So I gotta, he's one of the faster guys.
You can pick him as well.
But I would AJ Storm.
Hey.
I'm gonna go with AJ Storm tonight.
No.
And,
yeah, that's not.
For my dark horse, I do a lot of running with this guy. I know he's bad fast, man. He's just a little too patient at times. But I'm going to go with 88 with Exterminator 88. He's also driving the 88 car.
Already
see what he's got for everybody tonight.
Underway here, already underway. This guy's already getting spread out quite nicely as the 39 is going to already get out to a 2-car length lead, as already about for second between the 2 of Youngboy Terrell and the 20 of RJ Smitty.
RJ Smitty, see, that's what I'm saying. We're going to have some new names, guys, that are up here mixing it up with, you know, our AJ Storms, our Smoke Fans, our J Hypers, our, you know, our Slade and Bags and NoCo. They're in the next race, but I mean, this is going to be different because it's different people, and as y'all can see, they're able to put on some good looking racing now. As back here, whoever's in that 36 car,
that's
AJ.
AJ.
That high line, really nice. Yeah, AJ is really looks like he's got a good piece here at Iowa. And as you can see, like everybody's either running the low side or the high side. It's the 88. He was in the very back. He's taking his time probably, and now he backed out just to make his way to that bottom. The bottom is where I like to be. You know, I'm sure everybody that to me that's the fastest way around the track. But,
sure, man.
Yeah, y'all can see in that last race, you cannot run the middle. It's just you might as well wall ride on the top, or you gotta dedicate yourself to the bottom.
Kind of risky running the bottom as well. You know, you barely tap that apron, getting near that apron's gonna send you around, but nonetheless, it is the fastest way around here.
That's it.
We already got the 88. Then made 2 positions coming up from the back. Right now, guys, approaching the 45.
I tell you what, I seen him start. I think he was one of them guys that say, "Hey, you know what? I'll start in the back." And
there.
Up into the top 12 to get in there. All right, but I was back there the whole time with him, and he was sitting there in 23rd, 34th, 24th. He was like me on a wheel, and you're on a wheel. Sometimes it's a little easier to drive through the cautions. So I would make up like 5 or 6 spots, just be able to stay low, and most of the time the caution, the guys would just drift high into the wall. So just unfortunately, the last restart, like I said, I was 13th, and everybody just dive bombed. But yeah.
Mike's cutting out there, but so far 4 cars have pulled away from the rest of the field. 39 of Smoke Fan, the 2 of Youngboy Terrell, the 15 of J Hyper, and the 20 of RJ Smitty. That's your top 4. Smoke Fan has pulled away from 2nd through 4th, yet these 4 cars have left the rest of the pack. We didn't really get to go through everyone's picks. Will, I believe you said Smoke Fan was your pick.
My dark horse, and I went with AJ.
AJ Storm. Okay, so AJ Storm to 36. I believe Roofer. I said Smoke Fan. AJ, you got a pick.
I kind of got a dark horse and a pick at the same time. You know, I'm gonna go with the 20.
20 of RJ Smitty.
He's got a really fast car.
Sure. Roofer, have we get your pick? I don't know if we did or not, but did we?
I believe we did. Yes. I believe he picked. I can't even remember now.
No, it was RJ. I mean, not RJ Smitty, but Twisted Demon in the 98 car. He impressed me in the first. I mean, he did a great job broadcasting last night. Yep. He just he seems like he's a very fast guy. He told me he was in the top 50, I believe. A couple of these guys that are new here, like NoCo and Bullet, and I believe Twisted Demon, are guys that had pretty much did the showcases, races kind of on their own. Didn't really have a team, so they now at midnight they have a team, so they're stoked, man. They're getting a chance to, when they get a chance to get on a track with a person like Smoke Fan or Slade or Pat's Ace or Bags or Slade even, you know, it's an honor, man. And most people get a humble, you know, reality check. They think, you know, oh, I'm bad fast, I can do this and that, and they realize, well, hey, these guys are not only bad fast, but they're clean and able to maintain a line too. So
Terrell, a little loose off of turn 2 there. Got the 15. They both save it. Going at 20 of RJ Smitty. Clears and gain a good ground for that second spot.
22 goes around, guys.
Yeah, Big Red with a 22 around. That would be
Celtics fan.
Celtics. Yeah, Celtics was. He was
the winner from last night.
Yeah, he did win last night. I don't know if he had enough time to really get his Iowa set up the way he liked it because I'm gonna go on board with him and see. I know you guys are not, on different pages. I just want to kind of see because it seemed like in the race earlier he had a very great like short run car, but it kind of fell off as it. At Iowa, your tires are more important than fuel almost. I mean,
I think we all agree
tires
this race is
fall off.
going to shake out a little different than the previous race that we just had here
Right.
at Iowa
Exactly.
Speedway.
As y'all can see, right now the game is, I'm not knocking the game or anything, it's just there's only certain tracks that you're able to run 25 lobbies. It'd be like us trying to throw 25 people on Bristol. It'd just be really hard because there's certain guys that are half a second slower and within 10, 15 laps, they're already in lap traffic. I mean, that wasn't the case at Iowa. No one had to worry about going a lap down because there was plenty of free passes. At one time, I got shoved down pit road, and I was freaking out because I was 2 laps down, but I wasn't expecting 18 cautions in a row, and it worked out in my favor. But like I said, dude, Ronin Imports, yeah, guys, by the way, I ain't even got to our sponsors yet. Ronin Imports, everybody check them out. They got the coolest stuff for imports. If you're into that kind of scene, you got to check them out, man. And Travis Braden, I am so excited to go meet this young man.
We got the 45 NRG into the wall.
He saves it. The 45 did save it to NRG. A lot of people know him as T, but he is sticking with NRG now, and I believe he would have been a top 50 guy in the esports if he wouldn't have been running 2 accounts, but it is what it is, and he's happy just to be out here and clean. He's one of them guys that helped get Midnight going. Slade, AJ Storm, all these guys. We're so excited at what we got going here at Midnight, guys. It's unbelievable how fast this is growing, and I believe the reason why is because we're not leaving anybody out in the cold. We're gonna let everybody get a chance. And if we got to make 2 different heat races or Eastern or Western series or a truck series, that's what we're going to do. And we want people to feel at home here. Right now, Smoke Fan, like I said, I got the same setup he has, unless he told me, unless he bluffed me, but there's only about 3% of the drivers on this game that can drive it. And I'm on a wheel as well. I couldn't drive it. It holds the bottom real nice. It's just unfortunately if you got back in the throttle a little too early, it just came right around. So he just must have his throttle setting just right because as y'all can see, he is just walking away. And I'm glad that he made the Eastern Division tonight because I did not want to face him. As y'all know, pit road is going to be a key here tonight, guys. This is one of the hardest.
We already got one just going down pit road right now.
It's 20 of RJ Smitty is down pit road. As Smoke Fan is putting on a clinic for these guys. Almost a 2-second lead over the 2nd place car of Jay Hyper and the 3rd place car of Young Boy Terrell.
See if I can go on Twitch and see if I can get a twisted live feed to where maybe I can give us a lap count, guys.
We're about lap 22.
Gonna go by
22.
Okay, I'll let you already there too. Slade, man, he's always on top of it. This man juggles school, the Midnight Broadcasting Network, and racing and doing his own setups and worrying about getting into esports all at the same time. And I'm just amazed at the maturity and
just dedication.
The dedication that he puts into this, dude. I'm hoping to see you not only the 1st season, Slade, but the 2nd season, the 3rd season, the 4th season. I want you to, you're one of my favorites just because of what you did at Dover. That right there is what people want to see. You knew the only way to get around Smoke was just to drive him hard into the turn, and you did not put the bumper just barely to him. He washed up a little. You fully expected it back. That's what people want to see. You didn't just come in there and dive bomb him and just take him totally out. You just come in there and just gave him a little bit of a run, and dude, that impressed me. That reminded me of the Intimidator. It really did. And I'm really hoping that you get drafted by Childress Racing. He is very deserving, and I will tweet about that too. I'm pretty sure his people have already checked him out because Slade is an up-and-coming Sarge. Y'all see the 2 makes a big move there.
I was about to say, I appreciate what you're
39.
saying, but we got a battle for the lead here. Smoke Fan,
Right. The
his long run
39's
car seems to be struggling
Right.
here, and the 2 and the 15 have
15,
pounced on him.
Yeah, he's jumping on that high side there and trying to make it work, and he made it work. Did y'all see that high side is fast if you know how to make it work. It's almost like Darlington, to where you have got to stay up there by that wall. You cannot drift down to the middle. You drift down to the middle, you're coming around. Because it looks like Smoke Fan needs some adjustments at the moment.
And if you guys notice, we have the 88 Mr. Patient. He's already worked his way up to the top half of the field. I believe he's deep in the. He's just now cracking the top 5.
Sitting battling for 3rd here.
Exterminator 88.
Yeah, Mr. Patient, if you are listening to this live stream, I was in a 60, and I know I did. You know what, Smoke Fan backed up? He's getting on pit road right now. He is under pit strategy, but I did put the 88 in a 3 wide position at one time, and he totally backed out of it. And it was kind of a bonehead move, but at the moment, you know, it was all these people were wrecking in front of us, so we had to do it.
Dog.
If you listen, right, I had to. You gave up the bottom because you slid high, so I had to do what I had to do, and I'm glad you made your way up to the top 12 because you're deserving, man. And that's another one of our top 50 showcase drivers, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty, and he's a 57-year-old guy, so that is impressive, guys. We got guys everywhere from 14 in the booth here, as AJG, not trying to shout you out, to 16, to I'm 37, Will's 34, to 57-year-old guys on the track. I mean, that's why NASCAR is doing this, guys, because they know the audience from doing the esports that they can bring over, you know. And honestly,
got one car coming back out of the pits.
Right, they need every fan they can get right now, and everybody, man. Like I said, go check out MBN Midnight Broadcast Network. Like, subscribe, spread the word, because when we get 100 subscribers, I'm pretty sure that 100 subscribers gonna get a little something. And
2 car of Young Montreal has made his way down pit road. That gives the lead to the 1 of Twisted Demon in the green, black and white Arctic Cat Chevy Camaro. Excuse me, that's correct. 1 car had just pit. Yeah, this guy has a camera there. He just made his pit stop.
Yeah, I think 20 is leading the race.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get you guys. I'm gonna go on board whenever at the end of this stage, and I'm gonna try to see if I can make my way to Smoke Fan's party if it's not full, and just kind of see, you know, hey, are you just taking it easy? Are you saving tires? And kind of give everybody a report, you know. It's nice to let everybody at home know, you know, what's going on. This is how many laps is left. This is why this man's driving this way. You know, it's nice to have some feedback.
Let's see, 1 lap down. There's no stage here, 25% times 3 tire and fuel wear. Trying to find the leader, the 1 car now 2 laps down. I believe it was the 88 of Intimidator.
Okay.
He just made his pit stop. We're gonna get an update here for you real shortly.
Yeah, I think it's the 20 now.
It's a 35-mile-an-hour pit, guys, and this is one of the most difficult tracks in all of NASCAR to get on pit road. I got on cleanly when I made my one and only green flag stop, because you didn't have to make many in that last one, but I got in a wreck at one time and got pushed on pit road. It's a 30-second penalty, pretty much. Well, 15-second extra on top of your pit stop. But when you're not expecting to pit, it's pretty much a 30-second, which is a whole lap. So you can go a lap down quick just by accidentally getting a little loose out of 4 and someone touching you and sending you right down. But I think that's going to be key. If anybody has to make a green flag stop tonight, that's the key. Who can get slowed down enough to get on pit road cleanly? You know, it's a big deal. Some of these guys have practiced all day, and some of them have had work, and they haven't had a chance to, you know.
Smoke Fans back out front, stretching. Well, he's not too far out there. These guys, I don't think they're going to let him get away too far.
Smoke right now, I know the 1 car sitting 5th, where he's 11 seconds behind the leader, so we find the 1 car and try and do some math with this here. So they're probably around about turn 1 right now.
I'll tell you what,
I believe 20th the leader, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm on board with the 35 right now.
Yeah, I think after the pit stops, it shook back out. I think he took the lead back.
The 35 has been impressive tonight. I got to see who's in that car, but
That's
he's
Mystic
sitting on
Wall.
the 2's bumper. Okay, yeah, Mystic Wall is kind of new here to this league, and he is actually impressing me tonight, sitting right there behind the 2, just being patient. Young boy Terrell, they're working together. Like you see, the 88 and the 22, they're working together. You'd be surprised that when you get separated, what you and another guy can do if y'all just stay in line together. You can't run side by side. It's not going to work out. Just if you got to let off, and don't force the issue, pretty much.
Roofer, do you care to go into one of the other parties and check who the leader is so we can just get a quick update?
Not a problem, man.
Alright. If you need another invite, let me know. I'll blue screen for a second.
Yeah.
Invite you back.
Gotcha, man.
Alright, here's for right now, looks like we got the 20th the leader. The 1 car of Twisted Demon sitting 5th, 12 seconds back, and it look like he's probably the leader here, the 20. Of our day, Smitty.
Arcade.
Let's see. When Roofer gets back, we'll have a confirmed top 5. But
Yeah.
So where's 37? No, 37 or 39? Excuse me. Smoke ran second here with a 2 and the 35. I'm just sure Smoke did, but where's the 1? What turn is the 1 in? 1's now coming out to
the 15 and the 32 or the 36. They got
Smoke Fan is most likely sitting. I believe the 28 car is a lap down. Smoke Fan sitting second. If I'm not mistaken, the 20 car's got the lead.
Yeah, the first one on pit road.
Oh, 20!
Ooh, as the 28 make contact. 20 just got messed up.
That would have been nice to have that camera. Apologies for me, but I don't know if he didn't let the 28 know he was pitting, but the 28, who I would believe is a lap down car, and the 20, who we believe was the leader, just made heavy contact, and if a caution does not come out, that 20's day might be done.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That was
we've
my
already
first
had a few incidents with no caution flags as yet. They might not be turned on. Somebody might have forgot to turn them on in the lobby.
As he makes contact again.
Right there, it looked like he was just way too late going into pit road. He was already about to miss the cone, and then that's the second time that's happened. Really unfortunate events from RJ Smitty in the 20.
Who looked strong at the beginning of this race.
Yeah, the 88, where's he at in the field? Do you guys know?
Let's see.
I think Roofer forgot to come back.
Oh, well, blue screen. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We'll summon an invite once he gets done. First of all, in our comment section, want to thank Kevin Tattersall. Thank you for tuning in. Turner Berryhill, thank you for tuning in as well. Want to thank Jason Keffer, Fluffy Racing, Mr. Parisi, and NoCo. Thank you guys for tuning in for tonight's race. Do you have an update on the running order, Roofer?
I believe that they have the party private. I tried and tried. I believe that the only way.
Alright. Yep. AJ's party's full, so.
Can't hear me. If you're listening to the live stream, if you guys can send me an invite during a caution or anything like that, so I can hop back before and kind of get y'all's opinion, running order, all that. Sometimes on the fuel runs it gets kind of fishy here, but.
Well, sorry, our 20 had a lot of problems. I tried to get into pit road twice, and then I don't know if he just. That's the one thing you gotta do is let people behind you know, dip down to the bottom of the track, really early.
You made a great point.
Really loose, guys.
Our whole lobby, we're not all, tight friends. Like me, AK, we were, from the back. Some of you guys, we're used to running together every day. But I tell you what, as a party, our party was able to come together, all communicate, and it wasn't that bad. If somebody started making ridiculous moves, we told them about it, you know, and they started driving cleaner. So it was actually kind of cool to not have some of the guys, you know, that I'm not normally with in the party, that I was able to say, hey man, you're just diving it in there kind of crazy. Just ease it up a little, you know, and they generally listen, because then they know they're on live stream. Everybody wants to do the best they can on live streamers. Right now, I'm really impressed with that 36 car. As I say that, he hit the strip, but he's on controller. It don't hurt you as bad as if you hit that strip on controller as it does on wheel. If you hit that strip on the wheel, your whole back end just wants to come right around. Controller, I don't know how bad it is.
Oh, it's pretty bad.
Is it? Okay.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah. That I was really surprised. I mean, I was thinking, you know, when we all set this up, guys, we were thinking we were going to have 10, 15 guys at the most for tonight's race, and this thing just blew up, man. I'm really proud of everything that's really happened here at the Midnight Broadcasting Network. We brought in some guys that felt like they didn't have a home at other places, and we've treated everybody like family. And if you're interested, you send Slade. From the back, AJG, AJ Storm, my MP Roofer, any of us guys a friend request, and we will get you fast if you got a good head on your shoulders, and you're not just gonna, if we give you a setup and you're not gonna just go out there and just drive it like crazy and dive it in places like that, this is the place for you. What we want to do is put on good racing for the fans. We don't want to see all-stars that tryhards that want to go out there and wreck the whole field because they think they have the fastest car in the first corner. That's not what it's about, you know. And,
right now, the third position is Twisted Demon in the one car. He seems to be struggling at the moment with a very loose race car, very loose race car. 32% on his right front.
Yeah.
But,
what do you think about tires? Tires a little more important here.
Guys.
Yeah,
there's 9 to go. 9 to go. So probably I think there's around 8 to go. Now see, it's the 15's that leader. Where is Jay? Whoever's in the next car in front of Jay. I believe Smoke Fan's sitting leader at the moment.
We got the 35 coming around, guys, in the back stairs.
He saved it. So 39. I believe Smoke Fan. He's right now sitting as your leader. I believe that's around 9 seconds of distance between him and the one.
RKM in the 28 car, is he our leader or is he in second place?
I believe 39 car Smoke Fan is your leader at the moment. Check it. Back to the order. The Twitch stream's freezing up a little bit here. Apologies. Trying to get a clear finishing order. Smoke Fan is sitting second right now. Let's see. Smoke is in. Where is Smoke? Smoke is now pitting. Smoke Fan is now pitting. So Twisted, once he gets around Smoke here, we should be able to get the actual top 3. Back to the 15. Let's see. We have an order for here shortly. The first place car at the moment is the 2 of Young Boy Terrell. Second place is the 88. Third place is the 1. These guys are trying to hold out that fuel and hold these tires 21% on that right front for the 1 car. See if 2 can get it done here.
Tires been known to pop at around 24, anywhere from 18 to 24 pounds.
I believe
24%. He's stretching it here.
I believe it's the last lap. I believe it's 1 to go, sponsored by RoninImports.com. Can the 2 cars' tires hold up? Let's see.
The 2 is our leader?
Yes, 2 is our leader. That was not last lap. Excuse me. We'll try and get. Stream's got a little delay and it's a little laggy. Sorry, I'm trying to get the correct order here. 3 to go. Sorry, 3 to go. We were a little bit off there. I believe we're at 3 to go, according to the stream here.
We was hoping for Twisted's tires to hold up for that last lap. We was wishing it was the last lap for him.
Oh, sure.
They're not going to be, when we get to the final stage, they're definitely going to have to pit. They're not going to be able to play a strategy. The tires are definitely not going to last the complete last stage.
Now we got 2 to go. The 2 car of young boy Terrell. Can he get it done? The car seems to be handling somewhat still good. He's probably feathering it throughout the turns as I say that he taps the wall.
Again, twice.
And that's actually the end of the race there. Sorry to lap count, a little bit flustered, but the 2 car of young boy Terrell is going to win the preseason dash at Iowa Speedway for the East Division. Great job by the 2 of young boy Terrell for getting the job done here tonight. What a clean race. 25%er.
Exterminator 88. Mr. Patience brought it home in second, correct?
And third place, yes, third place was the 1 of Twisted Demon. Finishing order here. About to get that. We know that's going to be correct.
That went by pretty quick, guys.
That was quick.
Yeah, we got about one. The stream is now at 1 to go, so it was a little bit delayed.
Not quick, just the race.
No, yeah, the rates. That was 25% because Xfinity, the laps that counts down a little more. You think you get quite a few laps out of it, but it's really not as many laps. But that was exciting. I think we have what, 1 caution? Did we have any?
I don't think we had cautions. The only cars on the lead lap for this race were, of course, the winner, Young Boy Terrell in 2. Second place, Intimidator in the 88. Third place, Twisted Demon in the 1. And fourth place, the last car on the lead lap, was the 22 of Celtics fan. Arcam was a lap down in 5th. 6th place was J Hyper, a lap down. 7th Mystic Wall, a lap down. 8th was Smoke Fan, 2 laps down. 9th place was RJ Smitty, 2 laps down. 10th, AJ Storm, 2 laps down. And 11th was NRG, 3 laps down. We're at the top 3 here for interviews. So Terrell, Intimidator, and Twisted Demon. So we're going to go with a 2 car here.
Twisted, that's back-to-back nights that he had a top 5 finish. Exterminator, actually, that's back-to-back nights that he's Mr. Patient, has actually brought it home in 2nd place.
57 years old. This guy, right? He knows how to run, man. He's been there. He's done that.
Chicago, Illinois.
Right.
Hey, yo, guys, I'm gonna go ahead.
Guys, check him out.
Appreciate having me, Slow.
Yep, going post-race interviews going here. Let's see if we can get him in here.
Seriously.
We're going to get the West Division started up real quick. We're only going to get the first place finisher here tonight once Terrell joins. Excuse me. There he is, young boy Terrell, driver number 2, Chevy Camaro. Terrell, is your party audio set to always allow so we can hear you for the post-race interview?
Let me check it just to be sure.
Yeah.
Yes, it's always yep, always allow.
All right, man.
I'm ready to go.
All right. Driver the number 2, Chevy Camaro, young boy Terrell. You were in the top 3 for majority of the day. I believe there's only 1 caution or no cautions tonight. How was the overall car, man? You seem to have one of the better long-run cars out of everybody today.
Yeah, I had a top 3 car. Me, Hyper, and Artist Smitty were really together. A lot of cars are real equals. Smoke Fan's car, his car took off his car was very fast. His car took off for the first maybe 15, 20 laps. Then his car started to fade, and we caught him. And the pit cycle played to my advantage. Smoke Fan's cars, his tires started to wear some more, and Jay Hyper got a penalty. A couple guys got some speeding penalties, and it played out. I was able to hold on to my car, make sure my tires were not blown, and I was able to pick up the victory. It was a real good, fun race. I had fun.
Sure, man. I know everyone watching enjoyed seeing that number 2 Anderson's maple syrup in the front and win that race. You got anything else to say to our viewers at home? We just stuck it up.
No. Well, I hope you guys enjoy watching the race. I had fun. I know a lot of guys had fun. Hope to continue on in this league and have some more fun. Continue to put on great races for the fans.
Sure, man. Thank you for giving an interview and taking the time to come out tonight. Appreciate you for tuning in or for coming out once again. Great job on the win. That was young boy Terrell and the number 2 Anderson's Maple Syrup Chevrolet Camaro. Thank you for your time.
No problem. Take it easy.
Yep. And that's going to do it here for the East Division pre-draft dash at Iowa Speedway. My name is Slade84. I'll be in the track next race for the West Division. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Once again, congrats to young boy Terrell for pulling off the win at the Iowa Speedway. We'll catch you guys in about 15 minutes. So long.